which was disrupted, apparently.
And saved by complete strangers, police say bystanders came to a woman's rescue after she was assaulted on a J-train platform at the Norwood Avenue station. The incident was caught on video and has since gotten millions of views on TikTok. Christy Kalishian heard from the victim's family and witnesses. And a warning to our viewers, this video may be disturbing to some.
It's not going to disturb you. Don't worry. I mean, don't get too excited.
Under other choice but to interfere to see what the situation was.
Rondell
It says interfere rather than intervene.
Whitfield was on his way to church Sunday morning when he says he witnessed this, captured by a witness and posted on TikTok. You can hear a 20-year-old woman screaming as police say a man in white is seen grabbing her. Witnesses around yelling at the man to let her go.
I said, brother, please just let the lady go. You know what I'm saying? Let the lady go. He's like, no, he just started being real barbaric. Like, I never seen nothing like that in my life.
Police say she managed to escape his grip as at least 5 people, including Whitfield, held him down. They stayed with the man, who police identify as 42-year-old Frederick Marshall of Queens, charged with 2 counts of third-degree criminal possession of a weapon, third-degree assault, and second-degree harassment. The woman's mother, who doesn't want to be identified, was able to rush over and says he didn't resist officers when he was later arrested.
She was just saying, "Ma, he's trying to take me, he's trying to take me." And I'm like trying to run to her as fast as I can. But when I got to the train station, the MTA clerk had her in the booth safe.
The witness who took the video, which now has at least 5 million views on TikTok, only going by Juan, tells us in Spanish, there are still people with a good heart who help those in need. You can't watch and do nothing. It could have been my mother, my sister. Police say the 20-year-old complained of shoulder pain and suffered minor injuries to her stomach and arms. Her mom says she's traumatized, but...
No, I mean, like, what do you mean say nothing? All you did was point a camera at her, you know what I mean? And you got yourself a viral video out of the deal. But again, here we have social media driving traditional media, because without this coverage on TikTok, 5 million views, and, well, I mean, the video footage itself, without that, but particularly without the TikTok, you would not have this kind of coverage of the story at all. We have comment, actually, from the lady herself, the one who was attacked by this guy, grabbed, and it sheds a little bit of light on, I guess, it says she shares her terrifying experience, and I'm sure it was terrifying. Here we have it. And we will watch it.
Tonight, that woman who police say was assaulted by a man on a subway platform earlier this week is sharing her experience. Viral social media video shows the attack and then the moments when random strangers came to her aid. A warning to those at home, the video may be disturbing. Christy Kalishian has the story.
I still haven't fully processed what happened to me.
And there is a lot to process for this 20-year-old Brooklyn woman who didn't want to publicize her name. She tells us she was taking the Norwood Ave subway to her lifeguard job on Sunday when, and what was caught on this video taken by a witness that has since gotten at least 7 million views on TikTok, police say she was assaulted by a man seen in the video dressed in white or blurring the victim's face to protect her identity. Police say the suspect grabbed her. You can hear her screaming for help. She says it started before she got to the platform.
And he's putting his arms around me, and I'm pushing him off of me, and I'm like, I don't know you.
Then when she sat at the platform to wait for her train, she says he reappeared.
He's like, come on, let's go. And I'm like, I don't know you. He comes close to my face, and he's like, you don't know me.
After a brief argument and telling him...
They both agreed. See, you'd think they'd be able to develop something out of that point of agreement. I don't know you. You don't know me. I guess there is a world of difference in those two statements.
To get away, she says he grabbed her.
When the train came, like I said, he got more aggressive, and that's when he like bear hugged me to the point where like my arms are restricted. The only thing he just kept saying was, you're mine now, you're mine now, you're coming with me, you're coming with me.
And it was then that witnesses shown on video are holding the man down, even throwing punches. Police have identified him as 42-year-old Frederick Marshall of Queens, charged with 2 counts of third-degree criminal possession of a weapon.
Man, this guy dressed in white like that, he was out thinking he looked slick that day, I guess. He thought he could. Here's the thing about it. You don't usually see a that starts off with like, let me just grab you and take you someplace in front of everybody, you know, and I'll you when I get there. I think, like, I mean, there's no bushes to jump out of, but it does fall in that category.
third-degree assault, and second-degree harassment. Police add that he had
Going through my head was
a knife and a blackjack on him.
A knife and a blackjack. You don't hear much about a blackjack, do you? By the way, you have to add the word weapon into your search when you're trying to find a blackjack. Also known as a SAP, a type of concealed blunt force weapon. Let's check them out. Here we have some blackjacks. Leather-coated weighted club designed for close-quarter self-defense. Gained popularity among law enforcement and criminals in the 19th and early 20th centuries due to its concealability and effectiveness. So, anyone carry a sap? Okay, that's not nunchucks there. That's definitely, yeah. You see, they can look a lot of different ways. Wow. Sorry to be fascinated by that, but I just,
through my head was like, I'm just not gonna see my family again. That was it. I was just not gonna see my family. That's why I called my mom.
She tells us after she managed to get away from him, she made her way here to this MTA booth where an MTA worker helped her get in for safety and eventually moved her into this room until it was safe to get out and police arrived.
The Brooklyn DA's office says Marshall has since been on supervised release and that his charges aren't bail eligible.
It's unacceptable. Like, it's really insane to me on how they could just release somebody after they did that. About the guys that stepped in, I'm very, very, very thankful because without them, I would not be home.
The 20-year-old now says her job has been paying for Ubers to get to work and that she wants to see more of a police presence at subway stations. Now she's working on getting an order of protection from the Brooklyn DA's office. In Brooklyn, Kirsty Kalishian, CBS News, New York.